to have women. You need money to have a good time.
Happiness.
You need money to have happiness, and that is completely a fucking farce. That is completely just a fallacy. That is completely a fucking fallacy. I know people who were broke and who were having a great time, and now they have money and they're married and they're fucking miserable.
How do you get over the stress of not having money? Or do they just not have it to begin with? Like, the stresses that come with not having money, I think are what hold a lot of people back.
I had stress about not having money until I was about 30 years old. And then at 31 or 32, something happened that changed my fucking life forever. I lost everything. When I tell you everything, I tell you everything. You know, when I got out of fucking being locked up, I worked my ass off, Lee. I worked my fucking ass off, bro. 1987, 1988, 1989, so 89. I was born in 63. What's 89?
26.
I was 26 years old. From 89 to 93, I basically didn't stop. In 2 of those years, I did comedy. You know, in 1989, when I got out of that fucking hole, I came out with my feet and I planted them, and it was all. I didn't even give a fuck. I didn't even give a fuck.
Now traveling to Busan.
First job I had was probably detailing cars, but it took me 4 days to start selling blow.
At the dealership?
I had my own fucking operation.
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
Commission. Plus, I didn't give them my phone. I had a pager. So I could be at Lee's house and they would call me. And I would just have to leave your house and go to a payphone. And call me. Where you at? In those days, there was no phone. Say, I'm over here in the office. What's up? No, we just want to check in. Let us know when you're at. That's just I was living at my house. And, you know, once I got to, like, the first right. Kind of apprehensive, but then I got in my car and I went to all those dealers and started talking, and within a fucking week, I was working 7 fucking days a week.
Talk rides again.
Powder, like it was going out of style.
Where do you put money when you're selling coke? Like, do you just hide it places?
Those days I was living. If they searched me, I could only have $40 on me at a time. But when you're selling coke, you just hide it in your house, you hide it at your girlfriend's house. You have a partner, you hide it at his house.
There's no banks, right? You can't do banks at all.
You can do everything. People don't know nothing because you keep a day job. It's like they said in the 7-5, okay? So you have a day job. That day job gives you a check. With that check, you pay for your bills, your credit cards, your car payments, your mortgage, your rent, you know, that type of shit. With the coke money, you pay for the extras. But you're putting it away, you're hiding it. People know you got coke money. As soon as people buy coke from you, they know you're doing something with your fucking money. It's in your house, Lee. But after you get a certain amount, you move it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want $60,000.
I'm a one-man
I don't want nothing over $3,000 in my house if I'm a dealer. I don't want them. I could always say I borrowed $1,500 from Lee, and I was about to go to the bank and put it in. I could always say I borrowed $2,000 from Lee.
Very much for Lee.
So you're a busy dealer, right? Friday night, I don't know, make $10,000. Like, let's just say you're gonna make $10,000. What do you do? Do you stop everything and go, or does someone come pick it up?
$10,000 cash profit.
Okay.
That's what you're saying. $10,000.
I'm just making the number up because I don't know what it could be. You could be
I'm
100,000.
gonna probably tell 2 ounces in grams.
3,
On Friday night.
Okay.
It'll be wholesale. And then selling
capture
You said as a deal, you wouldn't want more than 3 points. So would the stop run tonight and then go drop it off? Okay. I'm just trying to like, because that to me,
You have to be very
Up the high ground. So
You gotta have a friend that you can trust. You know, if I was a coach dealing right now, guess whose house I would hide?
really?
Cash, scale.
Would you tell me?
Objective A. Scott,
But there's a rule, like, there can't be any parties here. There can't be.
100,000 in your safe. You want to have a party there and somebody comes in for 200,000, now you gotta come to me and say, I had my friends over and actually have Chinese friends, and now my 200,000.
Well, I don't, but there must be some idiots out there who are just like, I had a party, dude. No.
But we have different levels. Let's pretend, right? Let me take you back, 1986. I had $30,000.
At any moment, there's 30 seconds.
Banded stuff at that house.
Like what?
Something that would take my time slowly.
we're not even moving it, bro.
So I always know it's making. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just.
That's so funny that you called like buying a big amount of drugs like an investment.
Sure, that's what it is.
You're like an entrepreneur,
I
right?
go partners with you on something. Like, that guy, he wants to buy fucking. He wants to buy cover four. Number 6 with one. Let's do it. I didn't do anything. I just left him fucking $6,000 or $60,000. There's so many fucking I was stupid.
How long did it take you to become a girl? Yeah, that's
You know, every time I go over there and make one of those trips, let's pretend I make 17,000. I'd spend 7 and I'd put away 10. And out of the 7, I'd keep front money again. So I'd probably keep $35
what do you mean you didn't make money?
I made chunk money. So let's pretend you're moving like Adrian Diaz. He's making $1 million. Now we got a problem. You gotta figure out how to Vegas, hot dog stands, and you're gonna have a lucrative hot dog stand. This year, each hot dog stand.
You ever do what they did and go to the store?
I never really.
See, that seems like the most stressful one out there. So you have to worry about people giving you your money.
victory.
You come to me and go, Joey, you know what? I want to open up my own studio. Got 4 podcasts going in there already.
Play
Blah,
of
blah,
the
blah,
game.
blah, blah, blah. What would you charge me for $30,000?
Surrender to my will. I'm under attack.
Whatever. So I just, nope. You just keep giving me $12.50 a week for fucking until somebody gives you a lump sum of $300,000. Then you pay me.
Yeah, but what if people don't want to pay? I mean,
They always pay, Lee.
But no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What about all these people losing their houses, though?
Oh, those people. No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Shylock people.
Well, yeah, but
When you come to me as a man and you go, I need to borrow $50,000, I'm going to pay you interest. There's people that make a living. People don't want to know. A lot of businesses can't go to a bank and borrow money. So they borrow money on fucking juice terms. And you gotta pay the fucking juice, Lee. Right now, when you see those, what do you think all those fucking things, those ads are for? Get cash quick.
Oh yeah.
The fuck you think they are? They're legal loan sharks.
Oh right.
They're legal loan sharks.
What is it called? The
Yeah.
cash checking or
All that
that
shit.
shit,
They're
yeah.
legal loan sharks. Legal that you sit there and go, I can't believe this is happening to me. Tomorrow, go to Zales. Tell me you want to finance Paula's ring.
Okay. It's not a good idea.
Oh, see how much you pay for that fucking doozy at the end. If the ring is 1,000, you're gonna pay 18,000 after 3 fucking years. They vig you to death on that
Ash
shit.
here.
It's
Bro, it's
26%
not so
interest.
bad.
From the beginning?
Fuck
Fuck
yeah, those
that.
they tell you 0 down, no payments for a year. Ooh, what do you think that first payment's gonna be at 26% interest? That's a lump sum, Jack. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. They're just giving away charity and we're just gonna give you a fucking ring for Paula. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna make you pay for it. They specialize in that shit. That's how they get you, financing the engagement ring through them.
Well, everything is fucking like that. Like the flowers at Valentine's Day and flights when it's the holidays. It's crazy that we let people do this shit. Like gas. The craziest thing I ever heard about gas is like gas stations buy it, right? And then they put it in the tanks, and then the gas price fluctuates. But if it goes down, but if it goes like down, we don't get the lower price. They can still charge us whatever they want higher. Like it's crazy how much.
In other words, we're getting fucked, Lee.
At every end.
That's right. And once you accept it, it makes your life a lot easier. Then
And
you
is-
start
and
to, then you have to decide.
Yo,
on
you
how
hear
many people
everything?
you let fuck.
Attack commences
You understand what I'm
in
trying to
30
say to you?
seconds.
That's a complete different story. Every day I see somebody on Twitter complaining about a different corporation. Whether it's an airline, DirecTV, fucking the cable people, or what's the people who do the fucking wiring, AT&T. There's always somebody bitching on there. What the fuck are you giggling about? Nobody. He did an error.
I knew it was
One.
gonna go for that.
Attack commencing. Capture
Corrupt cop is
objective
somebody
A.
who has 3 kids, a girlfriend.
3 kids and a girl.
Okay. And guess what? Guess what this time? You know, tell me the truth this
First and the real one, yeah.
The
Not all this
episode.
remake shit, yeah.
Yeah, but Lee, in Miami Vice, this is how it went down. I knew Lee, you knew Miss Pat. Okay? Okay? I walk in, there is Miss Pat. In front of Miss Pat, I take a bottle out with a chemical. Shake it. To make sure it's real. I'm the person. I give Miss Pat the money and we shake it. Let me tell you something. That shit only happens in the movie. If Miss Pat is Miss Pat, Miss
Hey,
Pat's
I'm
gonna
on
want that
fire.
motherfucker to have
Touch
that
me,
kilo and do
and
3
you'll
lines
get
of coke.
burned.
Or maybe do a 4
Objective
and
A
drink half that bottle of tequila. She wants to know what
Commence
this
attack
motherfucker's about
objective B.
before she moves in and gives him 2 fucking kilos, okay? That only happens in fairy tale land. So these cops become a shit club.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that shit. So let's say I'm going after Lisa Ayat. Lisa Ayat. I got into Lisa Ayat. Lisa Ayat.
You're powered up. Get in there.
No.
No, okay.
You can always tell the police. I mean, when you
Yeah,
throw
oh,
enough
please.
drugs, when you throw enough drugs, the police, no matter how much they try to blend in, somewhere
They don't blend in.
I remember seeing one time. He had a But he pulled down too quick. So I said, if these motherfuckers gay, and it's baby in the back, they're the police, and they the fucking police. You know how these brothers these police and stuff like that. It's like, these police and I remember when they were young, I was like, real people, we left real quick. And I was like, this motherfucker come back with a whole unit of people. I grabbed my kid and went home and got busted and fell asleep. Yeah.
There was a time there where I had a dude that was working.
Everyone does it.
What is working?
Working with you. Okay.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh, working? He was undercover?
Done. It's busted. Help out. Sometimes
When the crackhead show with a lot of money, you like, what the fuck you get this money for? You ain't never bought over $50 like off a dump.
you know what I'm saying?
You hit the lottery bid?
That's how they used to come at me. So for months you been buying an 8 ball.
Yeah, I check it out.
Get here.
And all of a sudden you show up here wanting 2 ounces. Then the second time, no, the first time you showed up on he was shaking.
Sniper!
The second
I keep my head down. That is it.
2 ounces. Do me a favor.
EMP charged. Justice! Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Victory.
All the way out of there. I had a job as a security guard at a hotel. And they gave me
You a security guard?
at 2
What?
hotels, dog, in
Play of
1984.
the
And
game.
you a drug dealer?
I was a fucking, I was,
Well, at least you.
EMP activated.
I ain't gon' say too much. When a nigga speaking on that high shit, fuck the police, cause them bitches ain't gon' stop shit. I was this is mad, if they play, they get involved. Flies nigga in the can, yeah. I'ma come take it on, kill my life with 100 souls. Even with the sharks, little nigga, you a lobster. Eat a nigga up like he eating up some pasta.
And you cold. Really cold.
It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
We gotta start acting like snitching is a way of this life. It is. It is, yo.
It's a way of this life,
Yes.
or
These
does
niggas
it
be
exist?
ratting. No, man.
I would
It's
say
not a way.
95%, but I feel like it's a high
percentage. But that's because niggas don't understand. That's because this all boils down to what we say. Me and you done had this conversation before. If you not with the shits, don't
Stay out
be
of
with
the
the shits.
shits.
Like there's gang.
Stay
You
out
could
of
be
the
a gang member and don't have to be a tough guy. You could be a
is a
gang
fact.
member. Like this shit is more about community. At the essence of it, this shit is more about community
It's supposed to
than
be.
it is about I'm super tough. There's mad gang members on of all colors, blue, red, whatever.
There is no obligation.
Them niggas, the niggas that
for
go
the
to school.
universe to
Them
make
is the
sense to
niggas
you.
that put everybody in place. That's what we need. We don't need a bunch of niggas out here doing a whole bunch of crime that they gonna eventually tell on each other
I
for.
agree. I just think everybody's with the shits until they're faced with a situation where they may be in prison for a long time getting their shit pushed in.
So they push that 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit in your face and tell you what's up.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I did see the most fire episode of First 48 the other night. Shit is fire.
That show should be called The First Rat.
Exactly.
It's like all they
Shit
do
is
on
probably
it.
That
shit's
proves your
probably
point of
executive
it's a
produced by
high
Tekashi.
percentage because
Yes.
you can't really watch that show one episode without somebody telling on somebody.
Absolutely.
This last episode I seen, nigga did not tell.
You know the soul?
Nick killed his mother. White, obviously. Killed his mother. And he almost got away with it. Like, the nigga almost got away with it. Like, his first 48, it took 2 months to get this nigga. I was enthralled. I was like, so the nigga.
did the recap?
Yeah, no, it was, the first 48 was up in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The nigga killed his mom. They had all circumstance against this nigga. They had no physical evidence against the nigga. Could not put nothing on him. Had him on video going to his mother's hotel room, coming back with her bags in her car. She's not there. He tried to like transfer bread from her account to his after she was dead. They had no way of proving a body and nothing. They put a track on this car. This nigga would not go nowhere.
There
2
is no
months,
obligation.
this nigga
for the
go to
universe
visit the
to make
campsite,
sense
or
to
the
you.
grave site, and that's how they caught his ass. 2 months
He
later,
went to go visit his mom and pour some liquor on her grave.
you killed her. What you doing all
Oh,
that
he
for?
buried her.
Yeah, he buried her.
Oh,
He was tripping. He was tripping.
I thought she had a real funeral.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm bad. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm worse than these. Like, I be watching shit and hoping the bad guy get away. So the whole time I'm like, I hope this nigga.
Not me. I'm at the point in my life I want all these niggas to get locked. Not even just niggas. White bad guys, everybody. If you out here doing wild shit like that, killing your mom and all that,
Yeah, that's
bye.
That's the one I would not say.
It's none of my business.
That ain't none of my business.
I'm nobody's mother. It's none of my business.
Big Gregory always did.
Mother? Really?
That's what we
Gregory
take.
used to say, don't mind white folks' business. But
Dick Gregory is an amazing person.
that same white dude might kill you.
Fact.
You know what I mean? I feel your mom. Like that's some psychopathic shit, like some sociopathic.
Nah, to kill your mother gotta be very careful.
That is even crazy.
Can't miss it no more.
No, that's right. You go that far, you should not have any feelings about your past.
All of your missing feelings have been revoked, dog.
Now you got a lot of time to miss it.
This sound like white people
He
talking.
might have went back just to make sure she was still married. No, I'm serious, cause like the earth changes, like the body may have came up. I'm sure he ain't dig no 6-foot grave.
Nah, I definitely want to see, but it was like in like I don't know. It shit was in some
Way of town. He wasn't gonna get ever. He wasn't gonna
He was never gonna get caught. If he didn't go back, he was
not gonna be on if he didn't get caught.
That's so he wanted to get caught.
You would have never saw that episode. It just got washed
So
away.
you think he knew? He was like, nah, there's no way. Like, they got
I'm pretty sure there's a couple episodes we have not seen in First 48 where somebody get away and they just don't want to air it.
not the air.
Not good content.
Not the air. The air.
I've seen them add episodes where they don't ever find it.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
let it
saying?
go.
I don't know if they got away. They just like
Cause they never do the
cold case.
Yeah, they never do the trials no more. Like they did come out with like the first 48, and then it was like a trial series, but I guess that shit was a dub. Nigga,
Yeah, because
They got dragged
You
out.
don't want to see so many niggas snitching. It's like, all right.
No, that's what you watching for, but you don't want to see the trial part. You just want to see the nigga get the you want to see the nigga get the 2 pieces of the biscuit and be like, all right, man, let
Nobody,
me.
nigga said, well, we got this Nutrigrain bar for you. Oh, his mother, it was me and Johnny on 2nd Street.
Starve you out.
You remember that old black lady? She got everybody a snitch, son. I think she was
The Louisiana
son. She would get everybody. She'd be like, now listen, now. I'm call your mom. Don't call my mom. I did it. I did it. I did it.
That would have been hard.
That'd have been a reboot. That'd have been
What if when that person, I don't know, what if when he comes home, he becomes a producer?
Nah, I don't want to give him that much money. Fuck out of here.
Max 6ix9ine about to pop me.
He better.
You gonna
Max?
you gonna get her sing?
Yo, he gotta be on
Am I gonna
witness
get on
protection.
the what?
You gonna sing with 6ix9ine? He might come out and be an R&B singer. All that singing he was doing on the goddamn stand.
As much as he's singing on that stand, he might as well be an R&B singer.
6ix9ine gonna come out and
platinum
pop.
selling.
Yo, it's gonna be nasty.
I
work.
can't.
And you know who?
I
You
don't
know
think
who
we're
gonna be
ever
the
gonna
first
see him
interview?
again.
Charlamagne.
On the witness protection.
Yeah, I think that
He gonna do an interview with you.
he's going to witness protection like.
Y'all acting like he's Sammy the Bull, bro. This nigga told on a bunch of niggas from Brooklyn that nobody gives a fuck about. No, like you gotta keep it a beat.
No, but
bro, he's not.
my thing is that he's
going back to bro. He's going back to Jersey. To the multi-millions he has, he's gonna release mad records. He's gonna make even more money, and he's gonna hire the same security that he had when he was out here wilding for respect. I'm telling you, nothing's gonna be different.
He
Bro.
don't have no money. He's not gonna have no money for security. That's what the fucked up shit.
Y'all are beyond
You
confused.
think 6ix9ine still got money?
Yes.
Hell no. 6ix9ine, all 6ix9ine money is going to legal fees.
Bet money. He be lying.
6ix9ine ain't got no money. He ain't have a lot of. He wasn't out that long to make that kind of money before he went in.
His whole album was streaming number one.
Niggas don't make no money on streams.
He wasn't signed to it. He wasn't signed to it.
He said half or more than half of his money went to non-trade.
Listen, they showed his bank account. No, they did. Yeah, it was like 600,000, 700,000. Like that. He's only been out for less than a year.
When he come home, just know when he come home, nothing's gonna happen to him.
Nothing.
Because we're not in the age of the aggressive.
Nope.
Like niggas. Yo, Alpo lives in Harlem. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Alpo lives in Harlem. Not underneath any different name. He lived in Harlem.
You know why snitches don't die no more?
Because nobody want to go to jail for killing a snitch.
No, because the niggas that they ratted on are in prison. Them the only people who really have it out for these motherfuckers.
Yes.
They go for a
Like
long
once they
time.
hit the street, you just like, he ratted. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna ruin my life killing this guy.
For somebody that's already locked
And
in.
all the niggas that would, everybody just want to look tough. Everybody just want to look tough.
Y'all got a point there.
I'm about to say,
Everybody just want to look tough.
but there's still also non-trades argument. So, I'm saying if they was willing and able to shoot at Chief Keef, somebody commits Chief Keef, bro.
Like you talking about?
I feel like there'll be attempts. And if it happens, it happens.
I don't think so.
That music.
It's a spotlight on him. If you do something to him, you're going down.
That's the other thing, and you know you're gonna tell on you. So I don't know, bro.
Shots fired at 6ix9ine's house. It was Jerome. I remember
That
him.
nigga is going. You remember he went to O Block? That nigga's going right to your crib and pointing.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's gonna happen to him either.
That's what happened.
But you think he's still gonna make music?
He's definitely still gonna make it.
His fan base is white and light skinned
They don't give a shit.
They don't care about none of this.
Bring them down.
This shit is all in the way.
It actually scares me. It terrifies me that this is the way that.
How long do you think you're gonna get?
He come at home. He's moonwalking as soon as the season is done. 2020, he's moonwalking out the courtroom.
He might do it 2 or 3. He's already done.
He's getting time served.
He might do. I think he's like a year. Let him out.
No, at the end of the shit, after the last nigga gets sentenced, that nigga's moonwalking out the jail. Jesus, it's nasty work out here.
Goodness
His
gracious.
first song will be called Moonwalking.
The first song he put out gonna be fire. And no, he might sample Michael Jackson, Beat It. That'll be hard.
Now the sample gonna be, I'm telling, yo, he's going to be good, bro.
What if he embraces it?
He's
But if he's the first rapper to hear that,
He's not the first to embrace it. He's gonna embrace it. Sure, yeah.
I don't think that 6ix9ine. I don't think none of us should be surprised about what we saw from 6ix9ine.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
not.
Like,
Absolutely
and this is the lesson that all kids should learn. Because when Remy did say that shit, when she was like, "Yo, if you gonna be in this situation, like if you're not about this life, don't commit crime." 6ix9ine was a prime example of a person who should not have been committing crime. But also, more importantly, Nine Trey shouldn't even have had him around that shit.
That's a fact, but this is what I keep telling you. What I've been saying, the OG's not there no more.
Yeah.
It is a bunch of niggas that just want bread, so they seen a money play. Am I mad at it? No, but when you play stupid games, you get stupid.
They knew he would tell if he got caught anyway.
No, I don't think they knew that. I think you can't make somebody no,
and then expect them to stand up at the end of the game.
Because you're not paying attention to that. I don't think they were paying attention to that. They were paying attention to the bread.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that their idea of gangster wasn't like the perception he was giving off to people via social media. I don't think they saw it.
And they also
But they know he wasn't putting in no work though.
But they also put in
Lord have mercy. I don't know how they could think that.
none of this would ever happen if that situation didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a bitch that's wrong. When he got kidnapped. None of this happens if you don't get kidnapped.
Nah. They've been watching Nine Trey for 5 years, they say.
None of it, they have nobody to turn this. They've been watching their feds. They've been watching for 4 years. You know what's trying to happen. They had a minute they were able to flip him. They flipped his driver. Yeah. It was over.
That kidnapping video. I don't know why they would trust the driver though, but you can't even understand what he talks.
And I'm a little excited. That's a short
You're paused out. Get in
He
there.
said they got the costume.
We know that. All right. You got anything else, bro?
Nigga was on All-Star like they got the costume. All-Star like said,
He didn't care. He was telling them
Team.
I remember,
Play of the game.
I forget who you were complaining about, who you were complaining that they were a bad drug dealer. But I remember it made me laugh. You were like, this motherfucker is the worst drug dealer. You were like, he doesn't pick up the phone. I'm like, dude, he's a drug dealer. You're like, they gotta have some etiquette.
They gotta have etiquette.
Yeah, they gotta have some etiquette.
That's why you always gotta owe your drug dealer something.
Yeah.
How much I owe you? 160. Shit! I only brought 120. I'll call you tomorrow with the 40. Don't pick up the phone. You owe him $40.
Oh.
Look at this.
You always gotta owe your attorney money. He sends you a bill for $2,500. You send him $2,250.
You have like a
What happened to the
mental gene, a mental.
What happened to the $250? I got you on the phone, didn't I? I always gotta keep you on the hoop. You always
You
gotta
know
keep
the
you on-
lawyer opens that fucking mail and is like, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
This
Then he
always under.
Guess
Especially
what?
when the bill says 2,500.
And then he calls you. Now he has to call you and ask you what happened, and you still go over your case with him. And he can't charge you because he called you.
Wait, if they call you, they can't charge you?
No, because he's calling me for the money. But by the way, by the time I got you on the phone, let me ask you a question about something. I just got a subpoena letter here.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm gonna try that.
You always, if you have a problem with people picking up the phone,
Yeah.
owe them money.
Oh yeah, they will.
To
Pay.
always pick up the phone. I had
Holy
those drug
shit.
dealers on
You know
fucking
what?
speed dial.
That really listen. And I've heard you say a lot of things. That makes about as much sense as anything you've
I don't
ever
get
said.
what's her name bought 180.
I don't know.
I love when they leave that hinge,
Welcome to reality.
that hook.
Yeah.
That's how I get you.
Defenses.
How much? 155. I'll give you 140. What about the 15? I'll be back tomorrow. Open the door.
What about the 15?
I'm just so.
And then tomorrow I come back for a gram at 60. So what do I owe you? 75. So I'll come with 50. And now I owe you 25. So I get you deeper in the hole without you even knowing. I used to owe when I was running those 3 drug dealers. El Compadre always had to pay cash. There's nothing you could do with that. It's cash and carry. But the other 2 guys, I always owed them money. I owe them money till they actually threaten me.
Is that right?
Yeah, like Joey. Come on. The tab is too high.
Yeah.
And I had the money. I'd have the money, but I refused to give it to them. Because my addiction was so strong, I never wanted them not to pick up the phone.
Attackers incoming.
I always told them the next day I'd have that 700 for you. I got the 700 tomorrow. Then I call them and show up with 2 in front of another 8 ball.
Oh my
So now I got you back to fucking 625.
How many people would you owe money to at one time?
3?
Oh.
What years were that? What's that? What years were those?
Okay, when I was in New York, I was doing cash and carry. You know, $40
Yeah.
if you go into Manhattan. When you get personal dealers, people who sell out of their house, they're cashing. They're always. You treat them good for a month, you keep them on point, then you start smacking them around. It's fucking crazy.
I have to tell you, one of the things that I like the most about illegal weed out here is that you don't have to go to that dude's apartment. You can just sit on the couch and pretend like you like him. You know what I mean? And pretend like you want to smoke a joint with him or whatever, or pet his dog or whatever the fuck. You know, I'm really glad at that part. Because you'd knock on the door and he'd be on the couch and go, come in. Like, you know, I don't miss that at all.
Like tonight, I didn't stop at the weed store. It's the same shit. I gotta park, I gotta get out, I gotta take my wallet out, get my fucking license. Sometimes I don't have cash with a Russian ATM machine, which means Trump got my fucking license number, the ATM number. Then I go and I buy the weed. Just hands on the thing. They throw these hot girls at you that don't know about weed. And they give you what gets them high. Meanwhile, they weigh $110. And they listen to whatever their boyfriend says. So I'm in the same predicament.
Yeah, by the way, when people tell you that their weed is good, they have no idea.
I throw it away. I try to help people out.
Yeah.
There was a kid at the ice house for 3 weeks. This is my test. There was a kid at the ice house kept bugging me for 3 weeks. Hey man, I grew this weed. Here it is. Talk about it on the show. I smoked it at night. Nothing happened. The next morning I got up nice and early. Nothing happened. While I take a shit in the morning, that first shit, I'm smoking at the same time. I got the bathroom door. Nobody knows that. I'm shitting and smoking at the same time. If I call you at 7:30 in the morning, I'm smoking pot. Rest assured, you're gonna shit. I'm sitting there with the pipe, smoking it. Then when I finish, I wipe my hands. I wash my hands. I put the pipe again. And I go back to that.
How often when you call me in the morning, you take
If I'm calling in the morning, sometimes I'm sitting at my desk, but if I go in the bathroom, that's my phone. So I'll smoke while I'm writing tweets and shit.
Yeah.
People are calling because they're like, oh, he's awake. I'm awake, but I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing for you.
If only the answers were simple.
I don't think Cars was the first thing I saw. There was something before Cars I saw. That was so interesting.
The sales, it's really weird to me about sales. Like you so everyone thinks you're lying. So after a while, you start feeling like, am I like a piece of shit here? Yeah, I mean, because you're like, come on, man. I know you're fucking, you can do that. Every time they think that you're getting totally rich on this last deal, and they think that, like, you're no matter what you do, they think this guy's ripping us off. I swear to God, isn't it crazy? Like sales, it's got to be a little bit like hustling. You know, of course, to get somebody to buy. I've never seen a guy just walk in and go, "Give me bread when it's great," and they go, "All right," and you sign up. You have to be like, "I want bread." Whatever. And when you give them that, they're like, "This is so weird." Right?
Yeah, no ammo, bro.
Cheat on their wives.
Oh, yeah.
People come in, they sell them a car. They pick up the guy's wife. And then 2 months later, they disappear. We had this conversation there about a guy named Rick Missing. The guy I learned from that he's still at the same fucking dealership.
Yeah.
Since 1987. Wow. Now he's making millions over there and he don't do shit. He sells cars by appointment. Wow. Everybody thought they had him all those years, but it's so weird like that.
Like bed stuff, like that.
1990.
Oh my god.
And it was a tremendous level. Let me tell you something, that was a great level.
Yeah.
If I didn't become a fucking I would have probably still been there. Because legitimately, I was making 300 a day. Working 9 to 3:30.
Yeah. And that's
Standing outside, not even bending over, in the back of the car. I did the back of the car. I did with my jacket on, my fucking sun, take them over. I made it on my face. Yeah. In fact, give me $6.95. Listen.
Yeah.
What do they give a fuck? Sometimes I negotiate that. What is the arm for? $2? Give me fucking $1. Give me $1. $1. Okay?
Yeah.
That one. Out They're nice guys. They weren't involved in drugs. And I started asking, what do you guys do? And they're like, we work up the corner at this fucking place and we give out sports information. It's a great job, man. These guys were making bank, Dean Delray.
Wow.
And after about a year, I bumped into one of them. They go, hey, man, we've been looking for you. You want to come in for an interview? And I went into the trainee program, and it changed my whole life. It changed my whole life. It changed my whole sales life forever.
Your style? Did they teach you something?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. This was something that these guys were basically street thugs that were intelligent, that got a pitch and made a science behind it.
Right.
Did I like their style? The two guys I worked for were brothers. I really enjoyed them. Their partner really bothered me. Their partner was in Long Island or whatever. He was a fucking douchebag.
Right.
But these two guys I worked for were sincere. I really liked them. And they just taught me stuff that blew my mind. That today I use in my regular life, and I think back to them. And my relationship with these guys didn't end too good. And it was all a misunderstanding, you know?
Right.
And there's a guy from that group that helped me out a lot that I wish I could hunt him down and repay him some of the money I owe him. But it was just a weird time in my life. But these guys broke sales down to me, Dean Delray, down to a fucking science.
Wow.
I was maybe 30 years old, and they reprogrammed me. Until today, ask Lee. Lee, when I tell you to go pick up the 15 grand, Lee looks at me with his mouth open. That's what these guys taught me. They taught me, like, you know, Dean, what is the Florida Improv paying you a week? $1,200. Grab the fucking phone. You know? And all of a sudden, this guy calls, and all of a sudden, he's getting you $3,000. And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Wow.
Did I leave $1,800 on the table, or is this guy a good fucking salesman?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
How are their tactics different? Like,
it was a science.
Yeah.
It was a science, and no matter what fucking, knowing what I know now today, I could disappear and do 100 grand a year probably.
Wow.
My friend Danny B, who's called into the show, he probably does 200 grand a year. But he works.
Selling sports tips, betting tips.
Talking to people, getting information, paying for information. There was a fight I watched recently, and I liked the way the turnout ended. But somebody told me recently that the guy lost that bet because of weight cut. He got passed out twice. One time he passed out for some They thought about calling an ambulance.
Wow.
That's not good when you're talking.
No.
You know that. Pay $5,000, but now you gotta find somebody. $50,000.
Right.
That's the secret. Now, are there people scamming out there? Yeah. There's people who are running game and running these poor degenerate gamblers down. Listen, the degenerate gambler and the shit I was doing for 27 years, snorting coke, has no differences at all.
No.
You're just robbing, stealing, clawing to fucking get your adrenaline fucking going. That's all it is. It's two different fucking highs.
Yeah.
But the same cat. You know what I'm saying? It's the same
Absolutely.
magician,
Yep.
but two different tricks. So it's amazing how he attacked them. He had a TV show that came on Friday night.
Like pay on like public access.
4 guys. Me, you, Lee Sayat, and we get Theo Von here.
Yeah.
And Theo Von and you and me and Lee Sayat just argue. And talk about this weekend in sports. Well, last weekend, what'd you make last weekend, Dean Delridge? Your Diaz?
$7 grand, man.
Last week, while you were at home jerking off with your baby and your wife, you know what I broke down? College football, I raked down $225,000, okay? And that was net, and I put in $6 moves. And I went 6 for 7, you know.
Yeah.
I bet every team for $2,000. Scientifically, there was one bet I made for all the money I made the day before. You just have a feel.
Yep.
At least I asked you, listen, fuck you all. Last weekend I made $300,000. Where the fuck were you doing other than one hour play? I had the amount of pounds to get 4 points. And I said,
People are fired up.
I'll give you a
These guys
free.
are fucking winning.
So now, you're the kiss of death. You can't pick a winner. Your mom's birthday next week. You still haven't purchased a ticket. The last time you checked, it's 3 G's. Your mother's dying of cancer. The chemo is killing her. You told her you'll have the money, and all of a sudden you're down 2 G's. You got a $1,200 in the bank, and you got $700 on your ATM card, and you got a card that's wide open with $50,000 cash that you have to put a code to fucking snap. Well, guess what? Just give us the card. Take that card to the garage in Vegas. They'll have the code like that for you. Within minutes, they'll have that fucking code.
Man, I'm so glad I'm never.
That shit'll take you. That's why we're casinos. So now you call me and go, hey, how you doing? I just saw your ad on TV. And it says you'll get it. All right. What'd you bet last week? What's your name? James Joe. I'm not one of the advisors. I'm just a book. What'd you bet last week?
Oh, it was $300.
That's why I won $10. Yeah.
Well,
these are real old school Jews.
Yeah.
They will call you every minute of the fucking day. In the middle of whatever the fuck you
hey, you haven't called in, man. It looks like 49ers, you know?
No, so you're like, okay, so why am I giving you this number? Because the guy's gonna call you back in 3 seconds. Why can't you give it? Because I don't fucking know it.
Yeah.
Just give me the goddamn number. You're down money, you wanna win some money, right? Yeah, give me the fucking number. 323-444-4444. All right, call me back, that's it. You just signed your death warrant. You might as well give us your social security number. That is like, that phone number is death.
Yeah.
Death, especially today. I can't even imagine. And the emails and the Facebooks. I will fuck your world back. Every time you see your Facebook will be a message with me with a big dick. Even if you block me, I'll have 18 different accounts to attack. I'm paying a guy $500 a week just to open up fake accounts.
Coming at you with dick pics.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take care. You're gonna have to get rid of your Facebook page with your 1,200 pictures of you with Led Zeppelin, smoking dope with Ricky Rackman at the fucking Viper Room. You have to get rid of all those pictures. But fuck no, you're gonna hold on to dear Lord. So you better answer me the fuck back to my shit. That's how it works. Give me your phone number.
He's on the inside.
He's on the inside. He tells you what's going on. All right. For example, last night we made. Lenny, what did we make last night? $82,000 in one fucking move. What did you make last night? Obviously, you didn't make that. You're calling me because you don't fucking move. Give me a minute. I gotta fucking pay. What you got? You messing around with yourself. What are you, Irish?
Yeah, man. I'm
This is like boy fucking paint. I'm gonna make you so much fucking money tonight. You're gonna hire 12 of those little white dragons to paint. Now do me a favor. Start you off for 300 and you make 3,000. Okay, don't bug me into that, because after that I'll charge you a little more. All right, grab your card. How do you want to pay me?
just my card.
Oh, great. Boom. I got a fucking break. Lean, you gotta put your wrist inside me.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking, I don't know. Let me think about it and call you back.
Yeah.
Are you sure I'm gonna win? I told my mother I was gonna take her to fucking Aruba next weekend. And I just dig into it. I never call you. Now, even after I call you and get you to pay me the 300, no matter what happens, even if we lose 1,000, I go into you and it's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Listen, I need another.
You were supposed to lose that 1,000, so you can get this next hit.
Yeah. And I mean, they milk you to death. So now, once you tell me to go fuck myself, I don't call you. I just give this to them. The guys, because we have 18 guys working for Lee Syack Construction Company.
Yeah.
But 16 of them are Superstar Sports. And the other 16 of them are fucking Joey Diaz Advantage Sports.
Yeah.
So that fucking lead goes to 2 other companies. And then once we get finished with it, guess what we do? We give that same number to fucking 20 companies across the country for 50 cents on the dollar.
Oh.
And on that information, I got your Visa cards, I got your fucking Diners Club.
Oh.
It really is amazing what I learned.
Yeah.
Each one of the people will fucking give you.
That's radical.
How fucking bosses at corporations would have their secretaries wives money with their Visa cards because they couldn't have their wives find out from their corporate accounts. Just the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Gambling, man. Gambling is the devil. Totally. Yeah.
Reefer,
Drugs, yeah.
Drugs,
Yeah.
everything, Scientology, everything's the fucking
Lee's
devil.
the devil.
Ask me about drugs late at night. Like one night Lee called about a drug network. He was asking me about my friend who sells coke. But I was telling him that I've known these guys that have been selling. I know them since 97. I met them. Black chick that used to fuck the same coke. He didn't know. He thought they were just friends. He was fucking. He was this Jewish dude that you could just take money from him. At the time, Josh Wolf had an apartment in his building, and he would be very paranoid about hiding his weed in his apartment. Because that's what the promoter / weed dealer. You buy the good weed, you have those apartments that take
Stealing Josh.
So, stitches. They got robbed. They got beat up and shit. They told me, what type of drug dealer is going on? So that was the fucking beat.
How nice of you.
Yeah, and then we became friends ever since. And when I started going over there, he would ask me their existence. He could tell me it's the business. That was the conversation we had this night.
How he could survive and survive and make a living.
At this time, right now, he doesn't. And I know how he moves. He's got kids, and he's very careful.
Okay.
Ultra careful. Even years ago, very careful. Very careful.
All right.
He controlled everything from A to Z. Do you follow me?
In his whole life, or just hit like
Just
this?
hit this operation he had. He would pick up certain places. Up with these guys. With the specific brand of something. He would never take it to his house in conflict. He had another apartment down the road. He had somewhere where he made pit stops. He never really had the same car. He always had a bicycle. But the beauty about these guys are that we didn't understand was that his customer base is maybe 12 to 14. He doesn't go outside that customer. He knows if something's up, if something comes there and wait. So Lisa and always tops an 8 minute for me when he comes back on Sunday nights. And then top another one on Tuesday. Friday and Saturday. What if Lee calls me one night and goes, hey, can I come over to your house and we'll buy 2 ounces of coke? And you disconnect your page, you lay low for a few days, you clean up the house.
Just from that one phone call. That's crazy.
That's what a professional does. I never did it. I wasn't a professional. But that's why he's been doing it for 16 years. You ask me, what does he make a year? And I told you, so, nothing big. Such a strong contingent of Hollywood producers, directors, writers, that want very much, what's that word called? They don't want, they want
They just want the coolness of
No.
doing it?
When I was in high school, there was a teacher I met, Mr. McGrath, and the reason why Mr. McGrath was delivering coke was because it's better than a Spanish guy delivering coke to your house.
Okay.
In those days, it wouldn't look good if a Colombian came over Lee Syed's house. So they'd have this guy come over.
They had a white
guy to look nice. He looks nice. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he looks like some fucking vampy. He's always dressed to the nines. You know, he's always got a cover. He goes to acting class.
Right.
Every week he books commercials from time to time. He's not a big time actor, but he's got that cover. He also has another fucking cover.